Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense trots out there to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Play action here on first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field. It's back. Spins away from defenders. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Gonna run it. It's Martinez. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass complete, and second down now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Important third down play coming up. Back to pass. It's back. It's a quick grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Snags the quick throw. Fights through the tackler. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at 22. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a big pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's caught. It's Ncaa. Tackle is setting up with a 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Ncaa. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air. It's back. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points on the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it here. Just trucks the man. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Crosses the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop it.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Makes the catch. It's Ncaa. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Ncaa. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Bell.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Dogs are in the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with his sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20.
How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusts to that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Canes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Ward. He'll throw it now. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Caught near the goal line. And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Scanning the field. It's back. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Using his legs, it's Martinez. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Kirkisby, take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Dropping back. It's Beck. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Bulldogs churn out another first down. Handoff on a single back formation. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Long enough and good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the Canes are going to keep this drive rolling.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Ward. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown for the U.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Lovett. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
To throw, it's back. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Using a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm helped him for a first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. The back's got it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Ward. And they heave it deep downfield. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.